Hello, 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 my name is Tormented Undead, and welcome to Conan Exiles. I've already started this game previously, so I'm not starting in the noob section of the desert, and I've made my residence near a underwater cave in, well, you can see the background is where I'm actually living at right now, in the forested regions, part marsh, part forest, more jungle than anything else. And I'm currently preparing for the purge. The purge meter is about halfway there, and hopefully you'll get to see it by the end of this video. This video will have no cuts, no editing, pure 100% unadulterated video game. It's always the last bar of the loading screen that takes the longest. Lands may contain many ghosts. Some will lead to treasure, others will teach you ways to express yourself. Oh, interesting. Lead you to treasure. That doesn't seem quite right. Who knows? Ah, there we are. And here is my, well, pretty basic, pretty single player base. Got a couple thralls with me over here. So far they've all been female. I think the one I have on there now is male. Took him long enough. But I have one up there. One here in the middle. And I have one up here at the front gate. The reason for this is because after watching some videos on the purge, I found that they actually spawn within your borders and outside of it. So I'm trying to plan ahead and get my defenses spread out quite thoroughly. Down this way I have my pet taming building, whatever you want to call it exactly. Trying to get myself a crocodile. I'll be honest, it's been 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. Still very slow bar. And so, while I have one of my new thralls on the torture rack, I've come out to have a little bit of fun and harvest some materials to make him some very needed armor and weapons. Most of my thralls have the classic paladin or cleric build, heavy shield and a mace. Which is really nice because what I found is that while some weapons are good against other types of weapons, such as a spear or a bow is really good against my dual daggers, it's also weak against shields. But NPCs aren't really good at using anything other than a few basic movesets. Speaking of which, I have just made a mistake. Weapon broke and I have nothing else to fight with. Oh, bite me. Give me a moment. There we go. For those of you who have not played Conan Exiles before, every weapon has different types of damages. My dual blades and I think the spear have constant bleed damage. Weapons like the mace, greatsword, and a few other heavy weapons could cause crippling, which slows your movement speed for walking and other just actions. and it can also lower your defense to attacks. So the longer your attack string is, the more damage it does. This one here breaks shield down with the purple hits, making it so they take more damage. I've come to find that it's much better to have 2 sets of weapon and be proficient in both, and then switch between them. Like what I like to do is I usually use my double iron blades to cause the most severe bleeding damage I can muster, and then switch to a weapon like my mace or a double-handed greatsword, and then wail away at them, taking out the rest of them. Well, works for me. I'm just gonna sit here and watch. Alligator's gonna kick his ass, and I'm gonna loot them both. Get some healing in while I wait. That bird is just sitting there and taking it, isn't it? No, I forgot to mention, every weapon has a second move set, essentially, but two-handed weapons have a special skill for them, unlike one-handed weapons. One-handed weapons, usually for the special hit, is a kick, because it's usually reserved for a shield. I've tried to have 2 different types of single-handed weapons, but it turns out that is not available, or I couldn't find a way to equip them that way. But what I have found is that two-handed weapons do come in occasionally. Damn, you guys are kicking my ass. That was a lot of hide. As much as I would very much like to have an incredibly large supply of heavy armor and heavy weapons for my thralls, I'm sorry to say that, although metal is very abundant where I live, the stuff to make the heavy weapons, such as the thick hide, aren't so easily accessible, I should say. I'm close to a large supply of those too, right on the other side of that giant wall of stone. But the beast I'm hunting, which are gorillas, if you want to know, they're not hard to kill, they're just hard to find. There's a lot of monkeys, or primates, wandering about, not a whole lot of actual gorillas. There's also a boss near me called something witch. You know, it's been a while, so let me just go repair my weapons and tools, and I'll go show you the boss. Probably gonna get my ass killed, but YOLO? First 2 waves of the boss is actually fairly easy. Like, so easy that it's not even really worth my time. It just takes a lot of time. It's when the actual boss herself comes off her throne. That's when I have a little bit of difficulty. See, she hits like a truck, and her stamina bar must be way above us. It's almost unfair how many heavy swings she could swing consecutively. Now, since I'm here, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the thrall system as I go to upgrade my weapons. So, to first have these thralls, or slaves if you will, you first need to become level 10. At level 10, you'll be able to make this device, the Lesser Wheel of Pain, will destroy it. What do you mean destroy it? You haven't even started... Well, you need the Lesser Wheel of Pain. You need a thrall pot so they can eat from it. Keep them alive, healthy, you know. You gotta let your thralls eat. And a bludgeon. This here will allow you to knock them out. You need fiber bindings here, that once they're knocked out, you walk up to them, click whatever action button you're using, square is what I'm using, and you will attach a rope to their legs, and you can drag them all over the map until the rope breaks. And don't worry about having to try to make sure they fit through doorways and all that kind of stuff. You can just walk and travel as you normally do. It won't affect the thrall being dragged behind you. If it gets stuck someplace, it'll just teleport right behind you or something like that. So there's no problem there. You won't be losing anything. You won't get stuck, won't get killed by things you run past. Or at least I personally haven't had that happen to me yet. So what I plan to do, since I'm going to go for the boss fight, and she is a bitch, by the way, pardon my French. She is a pain in the ass in more ways than one. For one, she doesn't take you on a first date, and for two, she doesn't ask permission. She just goes right for it, and you're just like, excuse me? Do I know you? Do I already have a pair of these out? I do. But it's not fully fixed. That's an issue. Alright. Get those to be made. Start up on stripping that down. It's reptile hide, so split those in half. Oh, it seems I do have a pet. Another one. Must have forgot about you. So, while I wait for the tanning to get done, because I need that to repair my weapons. And my armor. I'm gonna go put my crocodile in the taming pen for a bit. Gotta get it started on growing up a bit. Add to my defense for the purge. If you look below my character, you'll see the purge meter. When the purge meter fills to the line, purge starts spawning. Purges are NPCs or enemies that spawn in, around, or on top of your base, and their entire goal is to destroy everything you've built. Everything. And as far as I know, considering I haven't fought in a purge yet, they won't stop until everything's been destroyed and you are killed. But that's just what I think. I could be wrong. No enemies spawn around my base, which is fine by me. Makes it so I'm not constantly fighting things near me. It makes it so I can properly prepare my thralls and get them all in position so when the enemies do show up on top of, around, and inside my base, they'll have full health by the time they get here. And I find it completely unfair sometimes with these thralls. Give you an example. This one here is a fighter level 1. It says its level is 0, but its health is like 1,380. Like, holy crap, 1,380 at level 0. Fighter 1. That is insane. So I gave her, like, medium armor. I took the time to actually craft her some medium armor. She needs it. See, compared to me, look at my life. 290. Compared to this. Holy crap. Completely unfair. Luckily, she's on my side, right? Thralls just have an unfair amount of HP and a few other things, but we have the upside of doing more damage too, so it's a bit of a trade-off. But not by much. So let me just get my basic setup for this boss fight. Maybe try a few new things that I have. Candle. That's a normal sword, right? That's a normal sword. Anything in here that I dropped in here? I have a bad habit of just dropping stuff wherever I feel like. Nothing in here is actually really organized. It's just a mess of wherever I feel like putting the stuff at the time. Okay, I don't see what I'm looking for. Shame. Trying to drop some dead weight. Gotta be up to my utmost perfection. Unequip a lot of these weapons. You can be equipped. You'll be a backup in case one of them breaks, which is highly likely. You're gonna be a feast. Let's see here. Gruel. Not a big fan of that stuff. But you can make a lot of it in a very short amount of time. Let's have a look at how fast it heals me. Feats, stats. No, stats, feats, attributes. It's under stats, okay. So let me eat a gruel. It should start causing a healing effect. 1 point of healing every second. That's the lowest healing effect you can get from eating food. And it lasts a very short amount of time. But you can make a shit ton of it. All you need to make it is a whole bunch of seeds and fiber. It's usually the kind of stuff you give to your thralls to eat, since the ingredients for it is very, very common. For every 1 gruel, you get 10. So if you get 20, you get like 200 gruel, which honestly isn't too bad. Keeps your hunger at bay yourself. Okay, so I have my weapons. Done. Ah, yeah. Gotta have high resistance to attack, so I think I need fibers. Hide. What else do I need? Actually, I'll take you two. It'll be my backup blades for if my blades break. Fiber. Where did I stick the hide at? Ah, there it is. Okay. So. Repair. Need more iron bar. Okay. Repair. Took 3 leather and an iron bar. And now I'm out of leather. Like a balancing act. And now we just wait for the leather. Takes like 3 hide to make 1 leather. Which I think is absolutely stupid. A lot of these proportions in this game is a little uneven. You actually lose resources trying to fix mistakes. Alright. And voila. What I mean by if you let you lose items from your mistakes is that the ratio of taking 1 item to make another isn't even, to say the least. So, say you skin an alligator and get some reptile hide, and you want to make it into usable hide. It takes 4 reptilian hide to make 3 normal hide. You have 1 reptilian hide go into excess. Every time. Which honestly is quite annoying. Alright, so at first daybreak, when the sun finally starts to shine in the sky, we're gonna head off into the witch's kingdom, full of, well, it's full of beasts, really. It's actually on the other side of this wall. I built my base here for a very specific reason. It not only gives me a good defending point, it gives me a pinch point, because NPCs, they don't like to go underwater. They don't like to swim. They often will leave you alone the moment you hit the water. That includes alligators, which are half aquatic animal. They will not fight. They will not swim in the water. And this has led me to believe that there are no water creatures. And when you're over encumbered, water is the quickest way to travel, because you still swim the same speed, regardless how much weight you're carrying. But you lose about 75 to 85% of your normal walking speed. Alright, here we go. I like how they had these glowing plants down here. And the thing is that these plants, these glowing plants, can actually be refined into a potion that lets you breathe underwater longer. So I'm just sitting on a small pile of gold where I'm at. Here, let me show you on the map where I'm at, just in case you're curious. Okay, so if I believe correctly, you usually start somewhere down here by G and F in the desert. You would have to travel down to the water and then take a right, following the path all the way down. All the way down. In the distance, you'll see the Sensweep ruins. Go past that. You'll start to hit jungle as you keep going down. Follow through that path. You might find a camp on a small island here called Drifter's Rest. Pass through that and go past Zular's Crossing, or go to a big island down here covered in snakes. Big ass snakes. Follow down the main island here, and close before you open up to the ocean, there'll be some ruins here. Snake Island is what I call it. This is my own personal marker, by the way. It won't actually pop up for you. Go all the way down until you're just about to hit the open ocean, and take a right down this cove. This is here where I built my base. In a small underwater cave, reaching down this way. The boss is actually right here, so I'm like literally within walking distance of the first boss I'm gonna fight. I haven't been here yet. These guys won't let me through. They're a pain. Well, anyways, enough of the map design. Truly sorry about rambling on. Bad habit of mine. Now, I would suggest trying to climb up there yourself if you could, but there's a few gaps in the buildings themselves. Between the top half and the bottom half buildings are not exactly touching each other. And so your character goes to reach up for the next part of the building and, well, falls. Happens quite a bit. It's like the different building segments you can craft yourself for your own buildings. So what I like to do is I like to come up here and look down and do a leap of faith down this way. Quickest way down here. Also, there's a chest in that cave up there. Oh, wait a minute, no, that one over there. You have to be a certain level to open it. I'm not quite sure what level to open it, as I was already able to open it when I got here. But this building right here is where you want to go. I haven't beat her yet, but I have beat her goons. I also haven't swam down here yet. Maybe there's a chest? Am I just hoping for too much? Doesn't hurt to explore. I've deemed the water in this game useless, other than drowning if you don't pay attention to your breathing bar. I found the mechanics of the game to suggest that there are no aquatic animals. Seeing as how you cannot fight in the water and NPCs will refuse to swim after you, has given me the impression that there are no mechanics for fighting water creatures, like in Ark. At least in Ark, you can at least stick a spear in them underwater. Oh, there we go. I guess that's just in case you fall off. Shame. Let's hoping for some secrets. Now, everybody has their own way of fighting this boss, and I have my own. You're about to see mine. So, the boss won't activate till you reach about that line, till you about cross it up to her pedestal.
The bracelet you wear marks you my enemy.
First one's gonna get up right here. He's a fairly simple brute. Slow in his attacks. He only attacks with his right foot when you're up this close. So if you just walk around, you should be able to avoid 90% of any damage you can push out. Unless you're unlucky, of course. Alright. I gave him a heavy bleed effect, so he should be dwindling down faster now. Yeah, that's all it really is for the first fight. You just avoid getting stepped on by that one foot. The other one's a bit more troublesome, but not by much. That foot actually has a small AoE attack, so if you stand even just near it, it will harm you. And I'll warn you now, they got like a truck. You do not want to get stepped on. Almost there. Wish your life bars are like where I could see them at all times. These big ass assholes. Whoa, was that faster or was I just not paying attention? Probably not paying attention. Well, excuse me as I continue to do this repeatedly until he dies. And he should be dead.
I have survived for an eon.
And then this is what's going to happen in the next fight. You're going to have these green beams that'll more or less one-shot you. The beams will not hit you in the exact center, so if you just sit here and wait. For him to be summoned. There we go. Now those beams are going to continue to fight. And that's going to be the biggest problem you're going to face. But they give you a glowing pattern popping up like that. It gives you plenty of time to walk away out of it. It's only during those beams when he's actually able to hit you. There's nice tension is split between the both of them. As I said, as long as you stick in the center, you should be more or less fine. Asshole. I'm gonna take this time just to avoid his attacks and heal up. Gotta keep his bleed effect on though. I don't have any potions yet or any way to make it. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it, I just haven't done research on it yet. He's almost dead. That means I better heal the fuck up now. I'm just gonna let my natural bleed effect take a hold of him. I need to heal before his queen shows up.
I was supposed to be your savior.
And here she comes right before he dies. Every time. Every bloody time. It's better just to try to avoid her hits because she will almost one-shot you. She has an incredibly large amount of health. I've never actually defeated her before, so this will be the first if I ever do. Taking damage will actually stop you from healing. I'm going to try to avoid her and keep my healing up, which is at a very slow rate, 1 per second. I have 290 health, so it might be a little bit, but as long as I can stay away from her fight, and whittle her health down. I should be able to do it. It's that purple attack that'll get you every fucking time because you can't block or stop it. Bitch, back up. As you can see, my health is already dwindling low, and all she did is hit me a couple times. Oh, great. If you waste too long now, those things are gonna come up. Oh, and that's what happens. Shame. Happens every time. I can always deal with the statues very fucking easily, but her, she's a pain in the ass. She likes to spam those purple moves when you're close enough to her, and only uses normal attacks when you're farther away. Almost as if she's trying to bait you in to completely wreck you. I need to go back in and get my stuff. I'm gonna end up in another fight with her because of where I died at. Shame. No, I'm not gonna end up in another fight with her. I'm sure there's a way to deal with her. Blocking won't work. Already tried. She spams those purple moves and they break your block fairly effectively, which results in trying to block her utterly useless. Well, let's try it one more time.
Bracelet you wear mocks you my enemy. Dagon will protect me.
I wanted to do this with a group of friends. Make it easier. Ow! Get your fat ass over here. Give me some room to move around you. What if I spam her with my own purple moves? If that'll do any good. Like start her up with some bleeding attack, then use blunt force to try to stop her from rebounding. sit there and block them, but I know that doesn't work with her spamming those purple strikes. Have to remember to keep that healing up. These guys, though, your weapon is down fairly quick too. That should be enough. Bleeding damage to take over.
I have survived for an eon.
Oh, shite. I really need to get some more stakes. Stakes heal 2 points per second. Much better than the food I have on me now.
Dagon will protect me.
Oh, will he now? I think you can protect yourself pretty damn good if you ask me. Considering how I haven't been able to kill you yet. You're gonna be pretty self-reliant. Ooh, maybe I should get a spear. That's a really long range. I can keep her at bay, maybe. Why didn't I think of that till just now? Hey! See what I mean by that small AoE? I didn't think I was close enough to get hit, but evidently I was. There goes my iron daggers. This is only the second fight with fully repaired weapons.
I was supposed to be your savior.
Ah, she can activate that in mid-attack. Oh god, I ducked under it with that attack. Act and react. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Full combo. Back up. Ah, fucking asshole. Heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up. Okay, heavy attack. Got it, I knew you were gonna do that. Follow up with a stagger fight, and back up. Get some gruel. Hit you when you're low on that one last swing. You have a bad habit, leave yourself wide open. Okay, back the fuck up. Shit, shouldn't have double passed. Fuck. Oh, thank God she missed that one hit. Come on, bitch, come on. Follow later, asshole. Keep your ass staggered. Keep your ass staggered. Eat some gruel. Back up. Alright. Back up. Eat some gruel. Do a roll. Back up. Eat some more gruel. Okay, another roll. Back up. Shit. Wide open, bitch. Eat some gruel and back the fuck up. Shit, if I don't kill her, being thirsty is. Come on, bitch! Light, heavy. Back up. Get some gruel. Gotta keep that health regen on. Get yourself wide open. Attack. Overhang. Back up. Left your ass wide open. I can't do it. Oh shit, now I'm dying of thirst. Of all the things to die of in a boss fight, I'm gonna die of being thirsty. Oh shit. That was a good run that time. You can't give me shit on that one. That was good. I would have beat her too in the Battle of Adoration, except for she doesn't need to eat and drink like I do, which sucks. Shit. Whoa. Well, I guess I do have a few points I can allocate. Am I even saying that word right? Probably not. Okay. So, the amount of points I have, I can do this up by 2. Salting the wound, you deal 25% increased damage affected by negative status effects such as cripple, bleed, and sunder. That's gonna be a really long time before I can even reach that level of, Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to reach that. Raw and bloody. You do not have to cook raw meat to avoid food poisoning. Encumbrance. Crippling effects. Packed mule. I have to look at the first one because there's no way I'm going to get the second one. And none of these I'm actually going to be able to get to before the fight. So I guess I could increase my strength by 2. Let's look at my stats real quick, see how much it's going by right now. My total melee damage right now with my fists is 8. Damage from weapon, 7. Bonus from strength is 1. Doesn't do much. With this upcoming fight, I don't know, should I put it in here because, you know, I died from thirst? Yeah, let's not have another death by thirst incident again, shall we? Due to my sudden desire for drink, I wasn't able to heal myself, so my life is slowly dwindling down, and she got one lucky hit in, and I was a goner. And that gruel I made, oh my god, it's almost gone. While it's cheap to make, the effects are less than satisfactory. Please have died where I can get my stuff without summoning her wrath.
The bracelet you wear mocks you, my enemy.
Not today, not today, not today, not today. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Dagon will protect me.
Alright, I'm gonna try to kill you with a mace this time. Because I seem to be pretty good with the heavy greatsword on your queen over there, so. Is that a sound that you're resistant against it, or weak against it? Didn't notice that last time. Hey! Oh shit, I didn't allocate the food. Fine, looks like I'm about to fight you without taking any damage again. And then heal on the medium between the two fights. Or I'm gonna end up in the same slot I did last time. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Starting to think I'm not ready for this shit. Starting to get that feeling over here. I still need to get my shit back though. I wonder if there's a way just to make potions. I need them. If I had potions, this fight would be a breeze. I could stand to take a few more hits. But look at all my bodies. Alright, that's not my dead body. That is. And the boss fight is not triggered. Thank the heavens. Wait, that's not cooked. Let's not put that there. Huh. Welp. I'll be back another day. I tried 3 different times. Not used to swinging the mace at his legs. They keep missing the timing to start moving and stop swinging. Get stomped on twice. Yeah. Turns out that kills you. Well, there's the boss. she's not hard, per se. But at my current level, she's a bit more difficult than I would have liked. Here soon I will be able to turn her on. Once I get the appropriate resources in my inventory and play my cards right, of which I evidently did not. Alright, see that gap right there? People have trouble crossing that building gap. It goes all the way around. Look, there we go. There she goes. Characters have trouble crossing that gap. It's not that they can't cross it, it's just that they don't like to. There we go. Cheat the system. There we go. Perfect. Come on, fall off and then turn around. We'll back to home base. Is that a tree? Or is that a... Or is that a pathway? Is that a pathway? Above my... home? It is! That's a bridge! Above my home. I always kept hearing these roars behind my building, but I wasn't aware it was above me. I thought it was, that guy. That thing was chasing me a couple seconds ago. I thought it was him. Did you not? Oh, shit, that scared the crap out of me. He's not a danger to my life at it by any means, but just that he was just suddenly there. They typically don't follow you very far if you get far enough ahead of him. You get bored easily. But yeah, my base should be Did you lose interest yet? Like full interest? I want to explore this thing above my base. Okay. So my base should be straight down here. Ah, there it is. There's my base. When you're playing online, I would suggest you don't put a spot like that. It gives other players who want to raid you an opportunity to snipe you from above with arrows. I mean, you can still just climb over the walls. With the way the Conan system works, you can just climb up and over them. But I would suggest not building at the very bottom of, say, a ravine like me. But I'm playing solo, so I can do that thing without worrying about ambushes. But online, I would highly suggest not doing that on a PvP server. Oh, and there's cougars up here too. Cougars. Is that a person or is that a tree? That's a tree. The leaves came in. That's a tree. Weapons, weapons, weapons. I'm proficient in this. I use this as my secondary. Quite the contrast to my dual daggers, I know. Okay, let's piss you off. Come on, mob. Follow. I gotta see what you drop. Aka! Oh, perfect timing. Oh, another 6. Beautiful. Lovely. Now I have 2 to spend. I'll drop it in my weight, so I can wear heavier armor later on. Can I pick it up? I cannot pick it up, and I don't have the stuff to cut it open. Okay, so now I can eat raw meat if I really wanted to. Raw. Let's just say that because I can eat raw meat, I can gather resources for my next endeavor quite freely. Okay, you can call me stupid if you want, but I want to try something. Haha, I fucked up. I really fucked up. I was gonna try to slide on my wall, and let me tell you, I died. I dropped like a rock, but I shattered like an egg. Best 3 seconds of my life. Come on, move. Look at that beauty. Okay, loot all. Harvest corpse. I will harvest my corpse. I am not afraid to eat people. People are nutritious. Okay. So now it's time to gather a shit ton of meat. Shit ton of meat. Give me that. And that. I think I might need leather. I don't know. Hammer, 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 rope. That's a head. Da 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 da. It's a sword. I'm not a fan of swords. I actually hate them. Their fighting style is just rough around the edges. Definitely not my favorite. So I am low on metal. Not severely low on metal, but I am low on metal. Can't repair my gear without it. Where's my wood at? Where did I put it? I know I have like quite a bit. There it is. Give me that. Hwah. Finish making my metal. There we go. Repair. 15 iron bars to fix that? Holy crap! It's still... whatever. Backup weapon, secondary weapon, main weapon, almost broken. Metal gathering, meat gathering. Hide gathering. Okay, where's my axe at? There it is. Wood gathering and slave gathering. 3 types of weapon and gathering for each tool. Let me take some rope. Gotta be able to drag the poor saps with me and throw them on this machine. He's still not done yet. And he's out of gruel. Shredded meat roast. And Start. Give that back. You guys are not very efficient with your meals. First things first, supplies to fix my weapons. Every night, all the resource nodes in the area, enemies included, will respawn. So it's good to know all the major resource nodes in the area of where your base is situated. And then hit them up every single day of the every single time the sun comes up. Because once the sun goes down, it'll be back. So for me personally, for resource nodes, as I prepare for the purge, which requires a lot of resources, and knowing where they're at, I get most of my metal from right here. One here and one across. I get my hide and my minions. My minion I get from right up there. Single person spawns right there. Don't like him, run off, swim, come back. He'll switch to another character type. So you can just keep doing that till you find the character you want. Also, I hate bowmen. I hate the bow. Pisses me off. Hate it. And when you get close to the sea, you'll start to notice these things down here. If you swim often, that gives you oysters. Oyster flesh. I haven't found a way to cook it yet, but luckily I got a perk now that I can just eat it. I get my wood from over here, and a couple more iron sections from here as well. Not often, but when I'm low on metal I do. Don't squat me. Oh, you want to pick a fight? Fuck, at this rate you're gonna kick my ass. Damn, it's like I got weaker. That or they got stronger. Eat. Eat. Again, I'm not really used to this type of weapon either. And now it's broken. That bird's gonna kill me. Oh, how low I have gone. To getting almost killed by these birds. Who just the week before were actually my prey. Flesh and arrow, I mean flesh and feathers to make arrows. Do I want to take that chance? Do I really? Well, I guess it doesn't matter if I really want to or not. I need the stuff off of him. Exquisite meat. That's new. Ooh, I bet the healing from that's even better than the ones I'm doing now. I think it's about time with my newfound metal to make a spear. Spear staff thingamabob. I keep being told that having a spear is what you absolutely need to have. Let's get the metal going for us. There was some food on the fire. All right. Now, with that out of the way, let's take the time to look through my feats and get something different. Alright, there's the iron pike and the iron crossack. Broad-headed iron pike. Broad-headed iron pike. 20 damage, 22 damage. Well, more damage is definitely better, in my opinion. I'll let that be the judge. An iron crossack only takes 20 metal. That's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. Well, just craft one of those and let's find out. Now while we wait for everything to be made, let's go check on my recent addition to the family. Is he done yet? Oh no, but he is so close. Oh, I'm not on a server. I'm playing solo right now. But if you give me your gamer tag, I would be happy to have you join in my personal game for as long as I'm on. Let you explore my spot, but I'm not really on a server right now. If I was on a server, I can almost guarantee my entire place would be trashed. My place isn't built for PvP. Let's give this thing a few test runs real quick. Alright. Still the kick. It's pathetic. Huh. Well, next time the sun comes up, I'll have a look. See how much damage it does and how well it fares. And he's still not done. So close. So close. Well, anywho, do I already have a mace prepared for my new thrall? You know, I'll just give him my old one. Craft a shield. Well, when the sun comes up, I need to go hunting again, this time for hide. And lumber, apparently. And voila. All my thralls are equipped with sword, well, not sword and shield, mace and shield. Mostly because maces are really easy to craft. You just need metal, nothing more. Which is a bonus. Come on, rain, rain, go away. Bring the sun back. I can't see anything outside of my base. Oh yeah, I can always skin my own body. There we go. Instant 23 hide. That is how you do it. I'll just replace my double-handed knives with, well, a human leg. Why? Because why not? I'm gonna cut your leg off and beat you with it. Can't tell me no. It's not yours anymore when it's off your body. The sky is starting to lighten up a bit. Sun's about to come back. Beat you with your legs and your arms. Well, sun's starting to come up, so let's start heading back. Got some creatures to go hunt, some hide to collect, some armor to craft. Time to test my new weapon out in an actual fight. Best weapon. Doesn't seem to do a lot of crippling or bleeding effects like I thought it would. Oh, there it is. There's the effect. Oh, I see. I see. Does enhance bleeding effects, but only on that combo. I don't need your heads. They're heavy and useless. They're only for decoration. Strike, 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 stab. Should cause 4 instant bleed damage. Stack, attack, attack, instant bleed damage. Strike, 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 instant bleed damage, no follow-up moves. Just no follow-up moves after that. Seems the proper application of weapons yields the best results, and that's a boss. Are those 2 bosses? Wait, which one's a boss? There's a mini boss of one of those things roaming around. That thing hits harder than the queen does, the witch queen, which is surprising considering it's a bird. There's only 1 star, or 1 skull I should call it. Oh, come hither. I only want to maim you and then eat your flesh. Whoa, wait, how did you... Where are you? Seriously? I heard you. Come here. Come on, you crocodile bitch. Alright. Oh, you finally calmed down. Seriously, that didn't do any damage. Now he's running off again. Come on, you stupid bitch. Get stuck in a corner. Oh, I'm out of stamina. You lucky asshole. I got one swing in again. You were just not worth the time without a bow. I need to go get some King Kongs. King Kongs. Oh, they're splitting off. Let's find out if one of them's a boss or not. He's not. Is the bleeding effect... I determined the bleeding effect is shitty. You guys don't give a lot of hide. Do give a lot of meat though, so maybe I'll just use you guys for meat. Alright, best set of moves for this guy would be... I'll try the mace. Great sword then. I still think the dagger is the bane of all creatures. damage is OP. Damn. But I don't need you tiny ass monkeys. I need your daddy. I need to skin your dad alive. Where is he? Definitely not used to slower weapons in comparison to my dagger. But so far the spear is a pretty decent touch. Holy shit. Oh, I'm gonna piss them all off and try to... Oh, well, maybe not piss them all off. Well, the majority of them then. These are the mob that would be fighting when they attack my base. Get used to fighting him in a group now. When I can take these guys on 3 at a time, I can't take on the Witch Queen. Why did I pull up my... Oh, it's over there. Okay. Where's your daddy? There's your daddy. I always find him harder because he attacks fast considering his size. die of thirst again. I'll be back for you in a sec. Hang on. Alright, now I won't die of thirst. Alright. Killed your son, daughter, whatever you want to call him. Not done with you yet, though. Finally. Doesn't give a lot of what I need. Drop the stone, drop the heads. I don't even know why I'm collecting heads. I don't know if I should ask why I'm collecting heads or not. I just seem to be collecting heads. Alright. So, time for another gorilla search. And a lot of tiny monkeys in between. Only way to get proficient at other weapons is to, well, use them. Is that a chest? And now, surprisingly, not really a whole lot of good in here. I expected more from this place. I mean, there's a boss behind me, for God's sake. If memory serves correct, there's a gorilla patrolling between these two, or am I thinking about the wrong section? I'm thinking about the wrong section. That is new. Gorilla. Come here, big boy. I want to play. Oh, hello, big boy. Oh, shit. Can't tell if it's my blood or their blood. Cripple, shield smash, and reach. Definitely gonna need to go with the reach. I'm gonna try eating one of these special ones. Ooh, that has 2 health regenerating, and it's raw. That must mean it has 4 health regen per second when eaten when cooked. Ah, you asshole. Do they get a strength boost when they're in a group like this? Because he's hitting like a truck and he didn't used to hit that hard. You get a feeling they get a boost when they're in a group. Well, I separated you from your pack. Your alpha is gone, so suck it. I'll try you again in a couple seconds. Test my theory out. Let me just get my health back up, you big ass ugly ape. Ah, you fucking sundered me, you bitch. Dickhead. You're a pain in the ass. Oh, you dick! Fuck, why am I sundered so much? I only wanted to kill ya and eat ya. Is that too much to ask? Shit. Oh, I jumped off the wrong side. kind of want to bring my followers with me, but at the same time, I don't want any needless deaths. It took me quite a while to collect the small amount of them I have now. First one was the trickiest. Now, if I remember correctly, got the map in my mind real quick. That one. Just in case some asshole decides to walk up while I'm thinking, I went that way, or that way, killed them, walked up that way, took a left that way, took up this way, went down that way. So from what I can assume, there's no shortcuts to the location I need to reach. Not really. The best shortcut I can come up with is actually down this way. And they climb that wall right there. Nice try, buddy, nice try. I think I wasted more time coming up here than I thought I did. Fuck, I'm not gonna be able to make it home. I won't be able to see. They'll all be able to see me. There's my body. Did you literally just climb over the tree? Baka! Climb the bigger tree then. This is how I survive my nights. Even on PvP, this is how I survive my nights. You don't waste stamina when you don't move, by the way. And if you drop and slide down, you can climb really high, leave a small amount of stamina, and you can make it back down without dying. But at night, which is where a couple common PvP times happen, it's better to climb a tree and hide in the foliage than it is to try to walk around and find your way home. You don't want to walk into some enemy that's been waiting to find some kind of person to wander into his killing grounds. Been there, done that. Came up with this strategy to counter it. Why is this a good idea? Because half the time, people aren't harvesting stuff in the middle of the night. Stretch. Ah. And for two, if they're hunting players, no one looks up. It's a bad habit of humanity. No one ever looks up. It's quite common for them not to do that. And while it is boring, it does keep you safe when you can't see anything. Well, during this time, if you have any questions or you want to ask, I'll be looking at my comments a little bit. During this time, I guess I should try to keep myself well fed so when the morning hits, I'll be fine. And the sun is coming back up. Well, I'm right next to a ledge. I love doing that. I find simple joy in jumping and sliding down things like that. Why are you going back down? Go up. And you're out of there. Climb. Up, milady. Oh, well, this is a bad place to go. The entire ground is littered with, well, poison. I haven't found any reason to actually go into the garden of what is it called? Something garden. The Black Garden? Is that what it's called? Yeah, the Black Garden. Dark poisonous shit in here. I haven't found any reason to actually go there. Maybe if you want to make poison bottles, maybe? You need poison in order to make it or something? I don't know. Never made them. Looks like I need to go back around where I came from, not that way. Oh shit, there's a lot of gorillas over here. And I just found out that for some reason I can't take a hit like I could from the one over here. Oh, there's no sliding path down there. You don't see me. You don't see me! Yeah, yep, they all respawn overnight, see? Kill these guys. Oh well, shit. Time to try to climb over that gap again. Up and over, come on. Up over that crack, Come on, come on. Ah, good. No, god damn it! Shit. They need to fix that hole right here. They need to fix that hole right there. It runs through the entire section down here. Climb diagonal. See if that works. Oh, it does. Climbing diagonal might help. No! flashlight. Okay, climbing diagonal does not help. I can't handle another drop like that, and as much as it pisses me off, I need to take the long way around. Guess I could have done this to begin with, but I really like going out that window. It just become routine when I raid this place. I usually take the same route. And see, they immediately give up the moment I start swimming. NPCs don't swim. They can swim, but they don't swim. It's not really a matter if they can or can't, it is that they don't. Well, after all that mayhem, the purge is now 60% there. And he's finally done. First male of the group, he gets his own harem. He's the only male in my small village of sorts. Face. Now what weapon do you have? I wonder. Ooh, yeah, he has a really strong mace. Whew. That means all he needs is armor and a shield. Now, I can't really say in much of armor, but I thought I already made a shield for him. There it is. Now, while I start fiddling with the construction of those items, let me start throwing some more food onto the fire. And collecting a few for my own personal consumption. Oh, 3 points per second. Still better than the other one, though. No, not as good as I hoped. Guess cooking only adds 1 point of health per second. Noted. How about making armor? Let me go look at his stats real quick. Alright, so he has 1,380 health. Got it. He favors the mace. I'm also assuming I can give him bows and arrows? No, I haven't actually tried giving, I quote, fighter types bows yet. I guess I could try. See what happens. Bow. Oh, wrong. I'm looking for arrows. Why am I in there? No, don't attack it. Bad. Now, with that in mind, and my curiosity needs to be sated, I'm going to attempt to have this young lady equip a bow and arrow. She's a fighter, and there are specific arrow types, so I'm not sure how well that would actually fare. So to test this theory out, I'm going to try to bait an enemy as close to my base as possible. Without dying, of course. Would be the optimal idea. So the best way for that is, well, just to run. Take them to my doorstep. Where are they at? Has to be on this side of the beach because NPCs don't like water. But they will happily cross bridges you make. You. Get pissed and attack me. Come hither, young Padawan. I'm going to feed you to the wolves, essentially. Hey, I was healing, you asshole. Ow! You dick! And you know, if you do that again, I'm so tempted to fucking chop you down myself. You know, I'll stop eating steak until you get close enough. Come on. You dumb bitch. And now the moment of truth. She's guarding, so she should fight. Oh, she did take a bow out. Interesting. Now, I'm judging from that you got experience since you're level 0. Do you have an experience bar anywhere? You know what? Just for pure curiosity, did you use any of the arrows I gave you? 28. You know what? I'm gonna take your arrows away and see if you can still fire that bow. All for the essence of science! If not, you got a mason shield. God, you're programming just as bad as the fucking Skyrim's NPC followers. Which is essentially shit. But still better than crap. But having people firing arrows at the enemies while I'm stabbing them, I find benefit in that. Especially if it doesn't cost arrows to fight them. You don't attack. Don't be a dumb little bitch. Seriously? So I can still hit my NPCs. Oh, and she can still shoot arrows. So I just need to give her a bow and she'll automatically shoot arrows too. Wait, where did you get that arrow from? Give me that. So you do need arrows to fight. Or do you just gain an arrow when you don't have any arrows? All good questions. And I don't have an answer for them yet. Looks like you took a lot less damage than I would, though. You have automatic healing, too, that I do not have, personally. I wonder, can I make more than one person follow me? Wait, that one arrow. Too many thralls following. Okay, so only one thrall can follow. And it seems they have trouble going through doors. Well, and with that connection problem happening right now, I'm going to leave it here for tonight. It seems my internet is having difficulties yet again. There's a storm brewing outside, so I apologize for the inconvenience for those who have watched me do this to the end. I will continue to play it for a little while and broadcast maybe a little bit tomorrow. Hope you all have a wonderful night or morning wherever you are, and hope to see you again. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.